New camera, testing. Hello, Daktari Squad. If you've never seen me before, my name is Dr. Lindah Muthoni, and if you have and you're part of the squad, welcome back. Okay, so first of all, I don't know if it's too late to say Happy New Year, but given that this is my first official vlog of the year, I'm still going to go ahead and say Happy New Year. How are you? How have you been? How was your January, or rather, how is your January so far, depending on when this vlog will go up? I have a very interesting, or rather, very exciting vlog for you guys today. I moved, as you can see. I moved. Thank you, Jesus. The grace of God has been sufficient in my life. So there's a lot going on, but I do intend to sit down and talk to you guys somewhere in the middle of this vlog, because I haven't even figured out how I want to shoot this yet. However, today is the first day that I have something that is worth vlogging. Although things have been happening, like we've had cleaning. I had a cleaning company that came and fumigated this place. I had them come yesterday and clean the place. So this is the first time the house is looking presentable. However, I do also have people who are coming to do my curtains for me. So we're going to do the curtains installation, and of course I'm actually dressed in a very comfortable attire, so I'm able to help and vlog that for you guys. And then, yeah, I guess we'll talk after that, because there's so much going on. I still have to go to China Square and shop for things. I still have to go to Roysambu at some point and get beddings. I still have to buy beddings. Yeah, there's just a lot going on, okay? But I am so excited, guys. I'm so excited. On to bigger and better things. And of course, if in case you haven't noticed, the quality improve bado iko up to par. The last vlog I asked, towards the end of my segment, I asked what you guys want differently, or what you feel that I can do to improve my content. And of course, something that someone mentioned and I already knew was I need to get equipment for my channel. So that's actually another reason why I haven't quite vlogged throughout January, because I needed to get my coins together and get equipment. And then also amidst that, I was still moving, so I needed to get my things together. So let me know, how do you feel about the 4K quality? Anyway, we'll talk about that later. Please stick around. There's so much exciting stuff that's going to go on this vlog, so stay with me. Okay, so we are done installing the curtains. Just like that, they are done. Actually, they've taken less than 45 minutes. And it's only because I didn't have the holes that you drill into to hold the, I don't know what it's called, I think it's a curtain holder. Whatever it's called, that one. So they had to take some time to drill that. But everything is done. They've done the living room, the dining area, and 2 bedrooms. Then the master bedroom has just been left for me to install by myself, because I need to figure out how I want to do it, and I will obviously show you guys. Aside from that, I'm really happy with the work, honestly. The workmanship is top tier. What I will do is I will try and get a close-up of the curtains for you when it's much darker outside, because it's so bright outside that when I record the curtains, they look slightly darker than they actually are. So I'll record for you when there is no daylight. My favorite are the ones that she has done around the living room area. Honestly, my God, I love them. I can't wait. And I also, hold on, my phone is ringing. Sorry. So yeah, as I was saying, my favorite are the ones at the living room area. Rose, Abu, could you salimiane please? You can't. Hakuna kwa kuja tu ni kuintroduce at least wakuone. At least wakuone. She's so camera shy, but uta stop record for long. Hata you don't have to speak. Wacha tu ni kuintroduce. Kuja tu, ingia tu. Yeah, so this is Rose.
Hey guys.
Yes, she's the one who will be in charge once you reach out to TK Cuttings.
Yeah, TK Decos.
TK Decos.
Yeah.
I'll put it on the screen. So whenever you want curtains installed, quality curtains, she comes, she does the consultation. You give her the whatever, the kind of vibe that you want. She takes the measurements and then she comes and installs. So I will obviously put her contact on the screen. Anything you want to say? No? So I'll say on her behalf. So let me release her and then I'll be right back, guys. So yeah, as I was saying, she's left, but honestly I'm happy with the workmanship. The stitching is top tier, and also the amount of time I gave her to do these curtains, guys. So listen, as I said, kuna at this point, at some point in this vlog I will have to tell you guys why I moved, because I'm moving in the middle of January. So obviously that's not something that I anticipated. If I were planning to move, I did want to move, and I've been mentioning in the previous vlogs that I want to move, but I didn't anticipate that I would move in January. Something pushed me to have to move in the middle of January, and I literally called her and I was like, I need curtains. I called her on a Monday, she did the consultation, let's say on a Monday, and by Wednesday the curtains were ready. Now, of course, I'm not saying that those are her timelines. It will depend with your order and how big your order is, because like right now, all she had to create was just curtains for the living room area, the dining area, and the kitchen area, and that's it. So if you have like a mansion, of course that will take longer. Now wambia mazuri daktari squad. If you have a smaller space, and then something else that ilinijas kumusu is her affordability. Now I'm not trying to say that she's cheap, because that's one thing that people confuse or try to use interchangeably. The word cheap and affordable, not the same. To me, I felt her prices are fair, especially for the kind of work that she does, and not to mention she did charge me for the consultation. So I don't know if she usually charges if, let's say, you're out of town or you're far, because where I am and where she's based is not too far. But yeah, I'm very happy, I'm very content. They are, like done within a few minutes, so that's good. So now the plan is to go check for beddings. I'm going all the way to Roysambu because I need to get beddings. I want pure cotton beddings, and the ones that I'm getting from, let's say, Home and Beyond, or what's the name of this place? Just basically the ones that I'm getting that are first hand. I don't know, they don't feel as soft, and if they are soft, they're just too expensive. Because honey, I'm not buying a set of bed sheets and pillow covers for 10,000 Kenyan shillings. It's not happening, no. So I'm going to go thrift them. I'm going all the way to Roysambu, but now I need to wait for someone who is installing the extractor, and they're still not here. Simnajua tu kazi mambo ya mafundi. So yeah, I'm waiting for that guy to get here, and then yeah, I should be on the way. I'm trying to figure out where this housefly has come from, and this house has been fumigated not too long ago. What are you doing? Nani nini unakula kwa nyumba empty, bro? What the hell? Anyway, I am really excited about this move. Like, hata wakati tu wamemaliza kuinstall hizi curtains, I'm just like, oh my word. Like, oh my god, new space. I can't wait to furnish this house and just settle into a new space. My other house, I lived there since 2018. Yeah, since 2018. So I'm not really someone who moves around a lot. Honestly, I'm not. But as I said, something happened, and of course I'll tell you guys, but I need to sit down and talk. Right now I'm on the run. I want to be very honest with you guys. After I said that I was going to vlog when I went to pick the pillowcases, and not the pillowcases, the beddings, I did not, because there was just so much going on. First of all, I thrifted the beddings, and I'll show you guys. I will show you everything I got. I thrifted everything, and then the place I went, of course, place, yeah, thrift, there's just a lot going on, so I wasn't really able to vlog. So it's the next day, and I'm obviously in the house. I'm in the new space, and I'm with Frida. There she is. Hi. Yeah, wambia happy new year. Waja kuona. Yeah, so mwaka ishaanza aki. So there's a lot that has been going on. We've passed by China Square. I've gotten a couple of things like a mattress for one of the bedrooms, the pillows. I also went somewhere else and I got the choppable cushions, which are damn expensive. Mimi, I don't know how you guys do it. Honestly, nimepewa bill karibu ni faint. But it's okay, hakuna shida. Then I also got some green things, some greenery, some plants. I don't want to show you guys just yet because I want us to decorate together, and I will probably do that after the furniture comes. Furniture is still not here. Don't even get me started on that, because furniture was supposed to come at 3 p.m. It's now 6:17. Mambo ya mafundi mi, yani mniache tu please. Kama ushaidili na fundi mnajua, you know how it goes. Tell me you feel my pain in the comment section. So yeah, furniture is still not here, but the furniture, basically what I want is someone with the furniture, like my bed, my new bed and my old couch. I've revamped it. It's still the same color as it was, but at least a different material. I want them to come here. And then the movers, I'm working with a company called Intersparkle, so I know I won't have to lift a finger like for the movers. So I'm waiting for them to I'm actually not waiting for anything. They're supposed to come tomorrow morning, and then they're supposed to help me move from that house to this house, so that now I can just be settled. I think tomorrow at a time like this, I should be settled in this house, as in it should be habitable. So yeah, basically right now tunafanya tu mbili tatu. I wanted to put a few basically to label the closets so that the movers know where to put everything. That's just my OCD, because I don't want them to just come and throw everything in the closets, and I know they do a really good job, so I just want them to help me. So I want to do that. And then also I got some doll shoes. Frida was in town, so nili make sure nimemtuma kila kitu from town, because we all know that when you go to town you get things cheaper than if you have them ordered, or if you order online on these Instagram boutiques. So yeah, I want to what is it called, to nipange hizi viatu, then put the sticky notes, and then I think I'll just show you kidogo things. Then the next time you'll see me is in the morning when we're moving from the old house to this new one. So let's get into that. Good morning, Daktari Squad. This is the very, very last time that you will see me getting ready in this setting. It's moving day, finally. To be honest, I have not slept well. I have been very, very anxious. Actually, the last couple of days I haven't slept well, let me just be honest. So the movers are already here, so my intention is just to at least throw on this wig so that it can be curing as I just show them what needs to go, what needs to stay. As I said, I'm moving with a company called Intersparkle. Information will be on the screen. And back there, as you can see, I've packed this suitcase. Oh my god, I've had that purple suitcase for years. When you're moving is when you realize, kuna hii. I haven't, used this in a while. I haven't used that in a while. So, yeah, basically, I came across a lot of stuff I haven't used in a while. But I said that to say, they had told me to pack important stuff like perfumes, cash, documents, and anything personal that I don't want them to have access to. So I already packed that and put it in the car last night. I was with Frida till late. We actually tuliachana na yeye around 10 ya usiku because we needed to just browse through the house and know what I'm leaving behind, what I'm taking, because I'm not taking everything. I want to get new stuff for the new house. So majority of the things, like curtains, I'm giving away. Some furniture, I'm giving away. What else? Things like mats, um kitchen stuff like pots and pans. Actually, majority of that, like maybe even 60%. No, I'll even go as far as to say 70% I am giving away. So yeah, that's what we were doing. I was just separating that. And my house is an absolute mess. So please excuse me if this vlog is all over the place. I still haven't figured out how I'm going to shoot this, but majority of this vlog will be in the new house. You guys have seen this house a million and one times. There's no need for me to vlog here. I will vlog in the new house, just to show you guys how they are doing their job. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm excited. So let me finish wearing this wig. They are actually downstairs. They just called me to let me know that wako kwa gate. So they are a bit early and we love that. I love when people do actually what they said they'd do. I think I can hear those guys at the door. Let me go receive them and then we'll see how this vlog will go. See you soon. Okay, to be honest, I've not even done my hair properly. Just bear with me, Nahama, okay? But I didn't get to vlog much because they're moving so fast. And I love that. I think, okay, right now it's 9:30. So between when they got here and when between when they got here and right now, it's about, give or take, like 35 minutes. And I feel like almost everything in that house is already in a box. They are moving so fast. I don't know how to express that. So I figured I can rush to the car wash because I have nothing to do and I have maybe, like, let's say maybe an hour to kill. So I want to rush to the car wash, get this car wash so that hata nikiingia the new house nikipark gari kwa the new parking, huh? The car is clean and this car has been so filthy for so long. So we'll just have to go to the car wash to get a proper deep clean, vacuum, nini. And you guys know, as you can see, obviously goes without saying that my seats are ivory in color, so I have to maintain them. As yani gari isn't for long kabla ijaoshwa. So let's get to the car wash. Okay, so now we are in the new house and the movers have arrived at exactly 1 p.m. They actually arrived at 12:55, but they are bringing things up, as you can see. I don't know. So by way camera inanitrack. Okay, let me move this way. This, you see, they've already started bringing things in. So I've managed to do a couple of things. I've picked I went to take my car to get washed and it looks, finally, it looks clean. It hadn't been cleaned for a couple of days, maybe like 2 weeks. And then also what else? Yeah, and then I also went to the airport to pick a package from DHL. So I just bought these bedside tables. I really hope they look like what they looked on the picture. That's my package from DHL. As I said, I had gone to the airport to pick okay, done with lunch. The food was nice. Can't say that the burger is worth 2,500. Maybe it's because I'm moving and I'm in the middle of a lot of expenses, so any kind of spending in Anioma. But yeah, it was nice. It was nice. It wasn't horrible. It was nice. So to be honest, I'm not 100% very happy today, and I have noticed that since morning I'm kind of irritable, and the reason for that is the guys who are doing my furniture have really disappointed me. They have really disappointed me this time. I don't even know what to say. They were supposed to deliver on Wednesday. I'm the one who's been calling them all through, trying to figure out, okay, how far are we? How is it going? They're not even calling to update me, nothing. They told me they would deliver on Wednesday 3 p.m. That did not happen. Then they moved it to yesterday, which was now Thursday. It didn't happen. Then today, he's like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to do it again. I'm only able to do half the furniture. So let me call and find out how far his people are, because they called me. They actually called me almost like 3 hours ago, like, hey, where are you? Where can we bring this furniture? And I haven't heard from them since, so I'm wondering what gives. Where's that number? Hello, mmefika wapi? Kwa nini? Si ulikuwa umenicall kitambo? Ukapata delay gani?
Nilikuwa na shida na gari.
Saizi ndio unatoka? So utafika saa ngapi?
Like 40 minutes.
So saizi ni 3:34. So by 4:30 utakuwa umedrop?
By 4:30 nitakuwa nimedrop.
Okay. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. You know, let me tell you, we all know, if you come from Kenya, we all know that dealing with fundis of any kind, it's just hectic. Whether it's fundi wa nguo, fundi wa gari, fundi wa nyumba, fundi wa chuma, fundi wa mbao, fundi wa whatever, wote wanasumbua. But this is on another level, because this is a brand in itself. Like, this is just on another level. I don't know, there's just something very careless about how they are handling me, and now I'm wondering, is this like a norm for them, or is this an outlier? So anyway, I wanted to hear that phone call so that I know my next move. I was meant to buy a dustbin, because the guys who are doing my moving, they told me that they need 4 hours. So I'll just go ahead and give them 5 just to be safe. And nonetheless, anyway, these guys who are delivering my furniture will come at 4 p.m. 4:30 as you heard, and now it's 3:36. So I think I'll go to China Square. I don't know, I'm also dying for a nap, guys. I'm very sleepy, and I think that's also something that's contributing to my irritability. So yeah, I need to do that. I need to buy a dustbin, then maybe by that time I can go receive the furniture, the couch. I was so excited to sleep in my new house on my new bed. But anyway, I'm grateful. At least I have a new house, so the bed will come. morning, daktari squad. First night at the new house. How was it? I slept so deeply because I was tired. I had a really long day, and I'm not even sure how I feel about how I've vlogged. One, I'm using new equipment. I'm still figuring out the controls and whatnot. Two, I'm not someone who moves often. I lived in my previous house since 2018, so I wasn't sure what to vlog, what to leave out, but I really did my best. So by the time night was coming around, I don't even know what the last clip was. I think maybe I was washing the dishes, the new, like, because I got forks, spoons, all that. By the time, I think that was the last thing I showed, like me washing those things and all that. Yeah, I completely just blacked out. As soon as I got into bed, you know, usually how I allocate a small slot in the night, a few minutes to just scroll mindlessly. I didn't even get to that. I got into bed and blacked out. So currently, this is the state of the master bedroom. Everything is all over because the people delivering my bed failed me. Ata sina maoni, but they said that they were going to deliver today. I'm not holding my breath. Hopefully they deliver today, and even if they deliver today, it's highly unlikely I will sleep on that bed because it needs to be cleaned. It will probably smell like it's not paint. I don't know what it is they put on the seats that makes them smell like paint, or I don't know if it's the glue. There's just a very strong scent, and I'm very sensitive to smells because I was asthmatic for the bigger part. I'm still asthmatic, but I rarely get attacks. Rarely, but I try to just avoid anything that's going to trigger my asthma. Anyway, I just came from the mall because I needed to get things to cook for breakfast because my dad was just here. The state of my kitchen is horrendous. Everything is everywhere. And then while I was arranging my sitting room, which I think I'll start a new vlog for that because, I mean, this was just a moving vlog. You guys saw I have moved. But I then realized that this thing has no place in my house because it's full. Like, like right here where I'm standing, there will be a dining set. So I want the dining set to be delivered, then I can figure out if I want this shelf to be there or not. But yeah, Aki, everything is all over. And I'm just looking at the state of my kitchen. I'm like, yo, please release me, honey. Let me show you. This is the state of my kitchen right now. I just turned on the fridge because you guys know 6 hours, you know, after it's been moved around, it cannot be turned on. So I just turned it on. I need to close it, but there's just things all over. This is an extractor from pneumatic that needs to be installed right there. And yeah, everything is all over. These are bedside tables right here. I need to assemble those or get my babe to do it. Actually, my dad saw them and he was like, okay, when I come to visit, I'll assemble them for you. But of course, it's aniwasha for them to be just sitting there until when he comes around. So yeah, this is what my kitchen looks like currently. So for now, I want to have breakfast and then yeah, just wait around because now kuna mafundi here and there that are coming. I have the cable management guy coming. I have the extractor guys coming. I'm supposed to go get my nails done at some point. I think I'll just even open a new vlog for that because I need to rest, guys. Like, I need to rest. I need a spa day. Like, I need to be pampered. I'm tired. I've been on my feet. Kwanza kudil na mafundi. Oh my god. Guys who do interior, I think saints, because the amount of patience you need to deal with fundis of any kind, I think it qualifies you into sainthood. That kind of patience is top tier. I lost my cool so many times yesterday. I don't even know what to tell you. So let's have breakfast and then maybe I'll show you guys when the extractor is being installed and whatnot. But today is when I'm just closing out this vlog. So yeah. So I just need to put this. Where do I put this? Okay, I'll put it here. I really hate when my house is a mess, honestly. I really hate it. And to me, I thought I was being smart by ordering things from the fundi in advance so that I can avoid this period where you move in and things are not just quite right. You know, like now I've just realized that my couch is a little bit too small for this house. So I need to get it extended. So which means this couch will have to go back to the fundi once again today. So I will probably not have a couch for who knows how long. I just got a white forest cake and then I realized that it didn't have strawberries, but I also bought strawberries. Did they? Oh no, oh no, oh my god, the strawberries went in the bag that was packed for my dad. What? Now it means I have to go back to the supermarket again, because the whole point of me buying this cake was so that I can have the strawberries, and when I noticed it didn't have strawberries, I bought strawberries. It's okay, I'll just go back to the supermarket. In fact, I'll go back right now if I get lazy. Okay, so we are now at the end of the vlog. As I said, not much really has gone on today. I was basically just in my house. As you guys saw, the cable management guy came, the guy installing the extractor came, a couple of deliveries, just basically waiting. And it's currently 10:21 and I'm waiting for my bed to be delivered. Yes, I am. As I said, I think the one thing that has been so hectic about this move is dealing with the fundis. But anyway, that's not even what I wanted to tell you guys about. Now, you guys remember that I had said I would wrap up, but before I wrap up this vlog, I would tell you guys the reason why I decided to move, right? Well, here goes. So first of all, let me sit you guys up right there. So it's not that serious, but it was serious enough to me for me to be like, no, I'm moving. I would say it's not a decision that I made on a whim, but I had been building up to it because you guys know I had been complaining about where I live for a minute. One, there was the issue of parking. There weren't enough parking slots. Sometimes you want to leave early and someone has blocked your car. Just things like that. So there was not enough parking. Secondly, there was the issue of electricity. Sometimes electricity would have a blackout for days at a time. And you guys know that I have a lady who comes and prepares my meals. So I felt so bad that sometimes I would have to throw out my food just because lights went out and there's nothing I can do. Like, I don't have, there's no way I can keep this food fresh. Thirdly, over time, that area has become so crowded because so many people are building these 10-story buildings, 12-story buildings. It's just these big buildings, right? And some of these places don't have the infrastructure to support those kind of developments. So over time, you find like the roads had just, had so many potholes. I think maybe that's what was even causing like the power outage. I don't know, maybe the engineers, let me know in the comments if that would affect, if the number of people would be overwhelming enough for there to be blackouts, in certain areas. Wait, let me close out this one. I think there's like a football game going on. Fourthly, I feel like over time, the management of where I used to live just let the place go. They weren't really very diligent in terms of like taking care of the space. Like, for example, just doing simple repairs of the place was just such a headache, a hassle to get even a hold of the agency or anyone to sort out a small issue would take so long. And then finally, I think what broke the camel's back is that on 31st of 2024, I had an issue with my main switch where the way they've constructed those houses, it's very weird. There was water that was dripping down and it was almost coming down into, not almost, it was coming down into the main switch. That yani, it's just so dangerous. I'm just like, no, I can't live like this. I simply can't live like this. As much as I was telling myself, okay, I want to stay somewhere where is super super affordable, because I mean, there's nothing wrong with that place. It's just that all I'm trying to say, between when I moved there in 2018 to where I was in 2024, of course my income has increased. So I could have easily moved out of that place much earlier, but I was hanging on because I wanted to save up enough money for me to be able to just make investments elsewhere, so that eventually when I move out of that place, I go directly into a place I own. But we plan, God laughs, and honestly I'm very happy with the move I made. But I just wanted to explain to some of you the reasons why I decided to move. I mean, if you are in a space where you feel that you are saving up for better, bigger and better things, there are a lot of sacrifices that you have to make, and some of us are in those stages of life. And even where I am right now, it's not like I have moved into a very expensive place that is charging me exorbitant amounts of money where I won't be able to save up. I mean, I still have to be reasonable, but above and everything else, during this move, I told myself, Linda, please prioritize comfort. Make sure there's more than enough parking, because there's no reason for me to move here and then again I need to move again because of parking. So some of the things I was really looking at was space. Like, I wanted more than enough space. I wanted a room where I can comfortably create content, and then another room where my guests can come and stay without me having to worry about someone sleeping on the couch or something like that. I wanted a place where there's backup generator, so I don't have to worry about electricity going out. I wanted a space where I don't have to worry about water. I mean, at least I'll give them that. The place where I lived before, there was no issue with water, so at least that was a plus. But that was something that I was very keen on when I was moving here. And I wanted a place that just security, the security has to be top tier, top notch. Even the place where I was living, there was good security, but I feel like here it's much better. So I prioritized comfort for this move, and I feel like I'm on the right path. I believe I am. I have prayed about this move so many times, and I am moving in the middle of January. I moved on the 17th, which was yesterday. It's not something I had anticipated. It would have been ideal for me to move at the end of January, but as I said, we plan, God laughs. And funny thing is, I moved out on a Friday. On Thursday, while I was in the house getting ready for work, lights went out, and I was just like, oh my God, Yani, I am so relieved I'm leaving. We are finally in the new house. Basically, we are finally settled in the new house, and on the next vlog is when I will show the living room reveal. There are still a couple of things that need to be delivered, so yeah, I just want to do everything together. Of course, I will also show a couple of things, and maybe like a couple of plugs on my short form content, so Instagram, TikTok, all that. Yeah, so let me know what you think. Let me know how your year has started so far. Are you having a good year? Let's not call it right now. Are you having a good January so far, or is it just there? For me, it was up and down, to be honest. I've had some really high highs and some really low lows. As I said, dealing with fundis was one of the lowest lows I have experienced, and also deciding to move out on a whim was also like kind of hectic. But I am in a bigger space right now, and my dad came and saw the house, and he was really happy. So if you don't know anything about me and you're new on this channel, listen, I live to get my parents' validation. Honestly, I really do. Basically, I want to wrap this up. On the next vlog is when you guys will see the living room, as I have mentioned. For now, I need to shower and get into bed because I am purposing to go to church tomorrow. And then after that, now I go to Lavish, and then probably come back and start, like shooting the house content for the next vlog. But the vlog will start in the morning when I'm heading to church. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing, commenting, and everything else that I may have forgotten to mention. Thank you for being here. We have started a new year together, Daktari Squads. I'm looking forward to seeing what this year what this year holds. Maybe you guys can let me know in the comments, like, what are you most excited about for this year? For me, I think, of course, at this particular point, it's just like furnishing this house and seeing it just all come together, seeing what brands I get to work with this year, seeing what challenges I get to overcome, seeing what blessings I get to enjoy, and all that. So yeah, without further ado, I love you all so much, and I will see you on the next vlog. Bye.
Every time you hold me, take me higher.